That was for you.
That is fantastic. The amount of work that went into that too. How long did that take you?
I took the pictures probably within. I made it and took all the pictures within. I would say 2 hours. I usually throw a movie on and I do that.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, because this was a scramble to get one, and this was my idea.
Yeah.
It took me. I started at noon, got done at around 10.
Oh my God!
And
for that,
he could have done that with AI in 15 seconds.
I know. Yeah,
and it would have looked so much better.
That's
how dedicated he is.
It would have been
He's making the claymations the way your grandma made them.
Yeah,
with a rolling pin on a dusty table.
Yeah, while watching. What did you watch while you did that?
Spider-Man. I went
through all the
Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah. And you ranked them earlier, and you and Ben, a 15-year-old boy who lives around here. You guys were getting to the bottom of it, and I was like, I don't know the names of any of these Spider-Mans. Yeah.
Having Dylan and a 15-year-old turn to you and say, "What do you think of Andrew Garfield?"
Yeah. And I was like,
you went, I have no idea who that is.
I said, well, actually, he was just in a movie called After the Hunt where he held the frame versus Julia Roberts. And Ben's eyes actually turned inside out. They rolled so hard. But Dylan, he helped me out.
Dylan's doing good, dude. He's got like a very childlike diet that we're working on.
Oh yeah,
he's only ever eaten rice one time in his life.
Dylan?
Dylan's only ever eaten rice one time.
I tried it once and I really didn't like it.
Was it a Japanese funeral? Were you at a wedding and you were imitating the pigeons?
My girlfriend made bad rice and then she forced me to eat it and I didn't like it. And then I got drunk with Noah at a Japanese barbecue place. And that's when I was throwing it on top of steak. And I was like, oh, this is palatable. I can eat this.
He also only puts ketchup on stuff.
I've never eaten ketchup in my entire life.
Well, eats ketchup.
He had an Angela's Ashes upbringing. His mom's from Ireland. And she watched a movie about the church and she didn't talk to him for a while afterwards.
They were boiling shoe leather.
Yeah, exactly. They're eating their belts over there. So rice was just for, the Fishtown Orientals, as Dylan said.
Yeah, I don't know if my dad's ever eaten rice.
That's impossible.
Crazy. He's gonna die without.
That's impossible.
Rice.
Well, if
rice is a staple food for most of the world, and you guys have avoided it.
But when you never leave Northeast Philadelphia,
oh my God,
yeah, when would I have gotten it?
I don't know. Maybe the
Chinese
Ocean City Boardwalk.
They eat potato logs.
It's a potato.
No French fries. Potato logs.
What is that?
Why are you making stuff up?
It's like a quarter of
potato
a potato
logs
as a
are
French
so
fry.
good though. Yeah, it's like KFC fries.
Yeah, you dip it in Cheese Whiz and sour cream.
No, you're crazy.
At the ball game, but the ball game's your dinner table every night.
Yeah, well, your dad picks that up on the way home from work.
So you pretty much just ate like you were eating out of the commissary at like an 8th grade volleyball game.
No, you're raised on bar food, dude.
No,
yeah.
I was raised on bar pizza. But it was a lot of roast beef and mashed potato. Mashed potatoes were our rice.
Yeah, I understand.
I
understand how those filled in the gap. But still, I think that rice is for a flummoxed immigrant mother, I think rice is so easy.
My mom didn't cook for us.
You get here and you're relieved by how affordable it is.
Who cooked? The nuns?
No, my grandmom, who was from Ireland as well. And she
just had a big spoon and a larger pot, and she would just mutter to herself.
She would just throw
it's
three
a culinary
sticks of,
dead end.
She had a spoon and a rosary. She was just over there bothering both.
A steaming cauldron.
Really dry. I didn't realize that you can eat red meat, actually red, until very late in life. I've only ever had very dry meat until one time I went to my friend's house and his dad made rare steak and I was like, this is so much better.
Huh. The steaks you provided today.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, Sam. Well, first of all, welcome back to Tim Butterly's show. That's salutations. Thank you if you're watching this live on Patreon. Thank you for really making things awkward with your family because you want to watch retard podcasts. But guys, I mean, I'm already overstimulated. A pal of mine came over for Easter dinner. He's making his way through the back roads of America. His legend only grows with each passing day.
I took most of the main roads.
A mountain of a man sticking to the main highways because that's where he's at in life. Guys, please, I want you to break a casserole dish in the kitchen right now for motherfucking Sam Tallent.
Hey, y'all. Hey, give your father-in-law a Stone Cold Stunner for me. All right. No, I guess all these people are avoiding Easter and family because they're watching this. I hope no one's at the dinner table
There's at least one or two.
Like they've got a wager on the Eagles game, and they don't want everyone to know.
I don't want to miss
Yeah,
this.
so they're not gambling again.
I'm on Kalshi right now. We're gonna see if any of them are gonna say the F slur.
No, that was your daughter's job at Easter lunch. It's crazy. She nuked Dylan with a rogue F slur, and I had to put my face on the table to not throw up. It's crazy, dude. That's like the first time I met her. All I know is that she like wrestles and draws, and I was like stoked to meet her. And then her boyfriend like shows up, and you guys are just buggering him. Just hornets attacking this poor Latino boy. And he's like, lo siento, señor. Yo necesito sueños. Yeah. And then she just blasted Dylan. And boy. And you know who was sitting next to me? Young Fritz. Whose friend's birthday is exactly a month after his. So everyone had breaking news at the table. You know? It was, I mean, Ben 100%ed Spider-Man 2. I mean, everyone had contributions. MJ went upstairs after telling us to make plates, and I told Ben and Dylan, I was like, one of us has to make a plate or she's going to be pissed. Then she came downstairs and she's like, if no one has a plate made, I'm going to be angry. So I like...
She went,
Yeah, well, I want to lay off those. I regretted the fact that when my wife met you on my stream, she said, oh yeah, you have the tiny wife, right? And I was like, okay, this can't be a definitive
It's
aspect.
not my thing.
Dude, but
I'm
yeah.
known for it.
What a great Easter. I didn't think I was going to have Easter. And then, we had the chicken legs. We had the skirt steak, the potatoes.
Yeah,
Classic MJ.
Get
Like,
high and grill in the backyard all day.
dude,
And that's an elevated experience. And, you know, it's one of the things I'm really thankful to have access to.
it's dignified. It's like men doing the things that we should be doing, you know?
Primal stuff.
Not even primal, but just like this is like what dudes do. You know, this is like classic, nice, masculine behavior. Like we're outside, we're grilling steaks. I'm telling a horror story of my time at war.
You're right. This is Chad stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We're total Chads.
We were alpha-ing the backyard.
Yeah, it was nice as fuck.
I had some killer grass that I was eager to share with you. Dylan, you know, he was drinking a Dreamsicle.
He was drinking
sodas.
He had a baby bottle full of apple cider.
And Lucy had comments on that. Dude, Lucy showed up and it was like, oh, a new competitor has entered. Welcome, fellow mage. And then our staffs rattled.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, she's my champion.
Dude, if I had to put money, well, it'd be tough, dude. All three of them bring a lot. I think Fritz has a quiet confidence that belies his calculation.
He's like Batman. Give him prep time.
Yeah.
All he needs is lead time, and he'll be fine.
And all he needs is you and MJ to get murdered after a movie. And then he'll be in here at this table.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to chime in on some advice for Lucy's boyfriend.
Well, I didn't understand the whole context, but I kind of pieced it together.
So
in the
the
moment.
issue that we were discussing was that a boy in her boyfriend's friend group like was like talking to her rude, and she was like fucking with people, making them laugh. Right. You know, you've seen how she does it.
I feel like she held her own,
and
based on her vocabulary, I think she was nothing but headshots. I mean, if that was the stuff for Easter, I want to hear what she does outside.
So yeah, I mean, what's she doing away from my gaze? It's terrifying to think, actually. But one of the boys was like, actually, why don't we leave the humor to the males?
Right. Yeah.
And she was like, and he
went and he doffed his fedora.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he picked up his cane that has an eagle on it and his two gloves.
The lady doth jest too much.
Very good.
But on her own, she turns into a fucking missile.
Oh, dude.
But
yeah,
she's like,
weaponized.
she's trying to like, she wants the experience of having a boyfriend. So she's like, yo, are you going to say something to this dude?
I'll tell you what, bro. Do you want him to be a pussy?
That's what I'm saying.
No, do you want him to be a pussy? He would be the pussy if he was like, "Hey, man, that's my girlfriend." Like you don't want your daughter dating that guy.
No way.
Like if they're all busting balls and she's at the table and she's God knows what she said to receive that, you know, rather gentle pushback.
Yeah.
You know, hold on there, dearie. Leave the jokes to the gentleman.
Well, he was teeing himself up. I told her.
Yeah.
My initial advice was like, yeah, call him a fat pussy and then tell him he's gay, and
right, for sure.
Like just stop joking around, just start being really
And she
mean.
was like, I remember fifth grade, Dad.
She's like, I will.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like she wanted someone to stand up for her.
I understand that, but I don't
wanted
think
them to get ignorant.
And I come from a different relationship with violence than you do in your home, and I respect that, you know. But like I don't know if I would encourage a young man to give in to his quote chimp frenzy. Is what you said. You said he needed to see red and go loco.
I said for 30 seconds you have to be a dickhead.
You said you
That's
have to
all.
be uncomfortable with who you are for 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but like...
And I looked it over at MJ. I was like, right, babe? She was like, yeah.
MJ's in there making more pineapple casserole. I'm so tired. The spoon looks like a boat oar in her hands. She's like, yeah. She's trying to jump up to plate the chicken on the table. And you're like, what do you think, babe? No. So the opposite side of that, though, is me as the casual observer, is that you also want this guy to be loyal to his friends. Like, if you're hanging out with your friends and the girlfriend's there, first of all, a boundary's been broken there. You know, if it's the boys hanging out and you bring your girl, that's a classic trapping of young, like, priorities. You know, you're figuring it out, what she means to you versus them. You obviously want her to occupy a different space in his heart than he has for his friends. Like, it's a different thing that they have.
Great point.
But you also can't then, when she like mouths off and says something crazy, as a guy who's married to a woman who's very confident and funny and has said all types of wild shit to people, who I have to then be like, what are you going to do? You know, because I don't want to have her to lack I don't want to be condescending or patronizing. And I think that him being like, hey fellas, you know, she can defend. You'd rather your wife or your daughter be able to defend herself in that situation than have a man step up and be like, hey, hold off, that's my babe.
Sure.
That's my opinion.
But she's also proven to me that she can. And
so you want her to be with a guy who's like prone to acts of violence.
This is kind of a pattern. This is a pattern I've noticed of if someone is like a little squirrely around her, him like just kind of being passive. And I said, I don't like that.
Well, that's fair, but also don't you think your daughter, because you and her have such a great relationship, is ultimately going to be trying to date you and marry you? I married my mother 100%, and I don't regret it whatsoever.
Well, what's the subtext there?
Well, I'm just saying that like she's looking for the things that echo in her that you gave her.
Sure.
And if she's not finding them in these guys, and then you detest that behavior that they're exhibiting because you don't have it in you and you've taught them this, then like she's only going to hear you reverberate even further, and that's going to only underline the thing she's searching for, is you telling that he's a pussy at Easter. You know? Like that's what and I'm a little stoned, so like I'm a bit highfalutin maybe, but like that's my understanding.
I think it's a pretty good observation, and I'm going to take it into consideration.
And I'm not a father of 3, dude, so I'm not telling you how to do your job. Those kids rule. Those kids were all awesome.
Oh, it's sweet of you.
Yeah,
You've
done a fine job with Dylan.
These are shortcuts that I'm trying to give younger people.
He's got his Play-Doh skills underway. Yeah. And these are all the things that like I don't know, dude. I've been thinking, and I want to spring this on you, if I may.
Oh, I've been dying to hear this.
So I'm driving here, dude, and I'm listening to this history of World War II veterans in Ireland and how they were like this lost generation that like was so drunk and angry that no one wrote about them because everyone felt bad about it. You know,
sure.
Like in America, it's like you had the boomers, they came back, they hit their wives, but they like, you know, also worked and provided this like kind of Hooverville, you know, like facsimile of like peace after wartime. And like the Irish guys were just like so sad and fucked up that they were like,
it was not a good time. When
it's
they
like
got home.
We blew it. It's like as a nation and a society of Ireland, we failed these young men.
Sure.
Who went to war to like support this thing that like barely touched the anyway.
They weren't kissing nurses on the front of the newspaper when they got back.
Right. Exactly. No one was bending them over in front of the Eiffel Tower and laying a smooch. No, It was a lot of Puerto Rican kisses, you know, as Lucy calls them. I mean, we got into race realism. There was a lot of hypotheticals being asked to young Fritz, and he was like, "I'd prefer the ice cream." And like the other option was like, black people aren't allowed. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that extreme. It was fun. It was lighthearted. It was honest. But anyway, so our version of this forgotten generation here that no one's talking about is like these young men that like all their heroes are like corrupt crypto pirates who are trying to switch, you know, like trick them into like all these negative traits because like that's what alphas do. And then you like read about the guy who wrote the book about alpha wolves that they're all talking about, and he was like, I was completely wrong. Like that's not how wolves actually are. Like I regret that they ever published that. I've tried to have every book that was put out with that information in there like found, burnt, deleted. Like he feels so bad because he wrote this thing about wolves and he was like, dude, I was wrong. And now Andrew Tate's like, run with it. And that means that women flinch when a bunch of young men walk into the room. So my pitch to you is that I think moving into my 40s, I think I've wrung not all the joy. I still get off on stand-up, but I really love the connection. I love the merch line. I love giving the hugs. I love seeing the young men. And I go out there, in Houston, Delta lost my bag. I still went out there afterward, shook the hands, I love it. I love connection.
There's guys telling you like, hey man, I haven't even told my parents this yet, but my wife and I are having a baby. Like,
Bro.
I get that kind of stuff and I go, no fucking way. Or a guy brings you an old video game that you go, no, I can't believe this. You can't give this to me.
Because they are connecting with you. You bring them joy and they want to reciprocate the feeling that you've given to them. Or it's like the guy who's like, hey, here's a picture of me and this woman who's with us. And now we want to take a picture because she's pregnant and we want this to, like, we went, our first date was like you and now we're pregnant 3 years later and you're back in Laramie, Wyoming, and like, we want to take whatever. So there's all these young men out there. And I know that like, whose heart weeps for young men? Well, who's going to give a shit about them?
Yeah, we lost the only guy doing it.
Charlie Kirk's dead. Who's going to step up?
Jordan Peterson, possibly also dead.
Right.
Yeah, no one's crying for them.
Right. So all these like logicians who like have divorced any empathy from their "we need to win an argument" mindset. Me, you, Rainey. These are the shock troops. The three of us. A men's retreat. We find some shithole in the middle of America, Oklahoma. I'm thinking because weed's legal. All right.
Perfect.
So it's like right in the middle of America. We pretty much throw like a Magic the Gathering tournament. But it's like we get a bad airport hotel. We get
take
the
over
rooms.
like the conference or the
we have a schedule of like Sam Tallent on ambition, like Mike Rainey on violence and your relationship to parenting, like
Tim Butterly playing everyone in Street Fighter for money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
whatever.
exactly,
You can have
sure.
your hustles, Claymation Station with Dylan. I want to do like a lino cut, like arts and crafts. I want to look these people in the eye. I want to put our phones away, and I want to talk about our greatest fears. It's a lot of like. Psych, nah, bro. Like, if we can get McCusker to come in on this, maybe have Tom come and like talk about like, psychedelics in your relationship with healing, like men being vulnerable face to face, like I'm you, you're me, look at your reflection. Let's get fired up on like taking these skills, like not fixing their problems, but giving them skills to like go home and maybe be like lights in the darkness. Because like the phone has totally divorced us from any sense of like community. No one's on a fucking bowling team anymore, even though it brought them joy. They had a team name. They had shirts made like Dylan.
Yeah, it was sanctioned, getting kind of buzzed one night a week. You know?
Yeah,
for sure.
The pictures, bro. Smoking a cig, lying to your wife. I'm at the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Like good old fashioned. Like you're not hurting anyone, but like you're still connected. Like this whole sense of connection is fucking divorced from what we have. And I would love to just sit down with these people who, if they're into me, you, Rainey, if they like McCusker, like, we got to find a black guy for sure. Like, you can't just be like white dudes in Oklahoma figuring it out.
I mean,
no.
Has anyone tried it?
Yeah, for sure. It's called Oklahoma City. It gave us the Oklahoma City bombing. That's where Timothy McVeigh.
I'm listening.
We need to get a Ryder truck and a bunch of fertilizer, and we'll fix everything. No, but dude, so I'm thinking about this the whole time, and like we're having symposiums, we're having like radical honesty, like, hey, what are you fucking disappointed in yourself about? Like, how can we all talk and like take the shame away from like these crosses we bear? I think that we are in a position where it's not we're going to change the world, but there's enough young people out there, specifically young men, who have been told that they are like, hey man, you're all the problems in the world. And it's like, yes, I understand that like white guys, straight white guys were on the fucking shelf forever. All right. And the tchotchkes were up there. And every now and then they would take off a tchotchke, and instead of like, guy playing baseball, it was a fucking swastika helmet for a while. Like, and then that came off and it was like growth, ambition, United States. And like there was this sense of like connectedness. And then, there's a fucking peace sign on there for a while. And there's just the blatant capitalism of the 80s. That shelf is built by capitalism. And look, when you knock all those tchotchkes off, you shatter them on the ground. So white men have, and I'm not saying that we need fucking help. Like we've had every goddamn, I'm not coming at
we gotta
this
get
as
it
like
together.
white genocide. I'm saying that if you want these men who were told that they're going to have the world, and then as they turn 30, they're like, not only do you not get the world,
it's bad for you to even want it.
The United States was a lie.
Yep.
You went to college. You're saddled with debt. No one gives a shit about you because you need to sit down and shut up. So all we're doing is we're turning these people into drones who hate anyone of color or women because they had the rug pulled on them. So who's going to fucking pick up these shards?
You want us to get the disaffected white boys.
I want to fucking tell them you're not alone. It's like we are so just We're just
seeing each other in the comments of podcasts.
There was a grenade and we're all shards of it, bro. And like all we do is we get on YouTube or Reddit and we make each other sound stupid or feel better about each other. Or not better about each other, but better about ourselves. And it's like, if we could just like meet up somewhere and get people who like actually gave a shit to come. Like these dudes that went from like reply guys to now like men whose wives I've met. Like when I go to Maryland and I see Kyle Thompson or like whatever it is, William Soul, like these dudes who end up not just being fucking weird egg avies on Twitter. Is it avies or AVI?
Let's go AVIs.
Anyway.
Avies. Let's go Avies.
I'm fired up. So it's like, if we can get fucking Rainey there to like talk to these men about like figuring out their relationship with substances, like you navigating ambition and parenting, like how to be a good husband without being a pussy, you know, like all this shit that you've always, like since I've been aware of you, you've always skirted these things. And yes, this isn't the funniest thing in the world.
I had a mentor, by the way.
Who?
My friend Fritz, my best friend Fritz, and people. I've had people cringe because I named my youngest son after my best friend ever.
Yeah.
But I met a guy when I was already an adult. It was before I had kids, and I was like, I had no like pathway aside from like just like fake IT career that I was kind of getting myself into. And he like pulled me aside and like showed me his whole setup and like how he like had a family of his own and like just how to like move. And I like changed I've emulated everything. I stole everything from him.
Yeah, so like you need
a pretty good setup. I'm down to like share whatever anyone
and it's not
wants.
like we got it fucking figured out, bro, but like I have a sense of like wisdom from being on the road for 20 years and shaking hands every night, you know, 3 or 4 nights a week for the last 20 years. Like
you are an encyclopedia of the human experience.
I've met these people. I've looked into their eyes. I've realized that they're me and I'm them. Like it's and look, I know that like I'm not saying that like we need to help white men. I'm saying that the most dangerous community that exists in these United States is disenfranchised white men.
Which is actually kind of badass and cool. Based, actually.
We got all these fucking Terminators out there talking about the black pill.
Yeah, you know? It's gloomy. It's foreboding.
It's pretty gnarly. And it's like, they should, like, and then there's this overwhelming sense of like, well, we shouldn't help them. They had it all forever, and like now they need to learn their lesson and eat their soup. And it's like, that's great.
So I
get rubbing their fucking nose in it. That's great. We have to learn. But this schadenfreude and this shaming and this like, no, eat shit for a while. That's only going to lead to more random acts of violence. That's only going to lead to more like, you know, stratification of the United States specifically experience. Like it's less community, that we have a whisper of community and it's going away because men just want to get online and say, you're the one who's gay.
Yeah. And I totally sympathize with that. I mean, that's my phenotype.
My heart breaks, dude.
That's who I am, dude.
And like they have all these dreams, bro, but like no one wants to breathe any life into their balloon because like they're told to like shut up and like go to work, you know, and like the only moments of joy they have left are like gaming and smoking pot and like jerking off and sports gambling, like all this empty, no nutrition cotton candy.
Dude, when we first started Dad Meat, a big like part of the focus of it was like we were both working real jobs forever. We like stand up was like a distant dream, but we both like snapped out of like pretty like tough patterns with like the eventual realization that you can sort of like do whatever you want.
Yeah, the greatest
like
gift
stand-up's going really well for me, but after I realized that shit, like if it wasn't comedy, it would be something else for sure. Like it clicks.
Yeah, and it's like once you like, not that we're like the best at comedy or we've like figured out comedy, but it's like I don't think comedy is service. Like I think that because last time I hung out with Shane and Matt, McCann was there and we were talking about abortion and I was like, I didn't see any value in human life. Like they were like, the life is what's valuable and that's why it needs to give birth because like that's possibility.
They were schooling you on anti-abortion.
Yeah, they told me to take a seat and listen, white boy.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, but if you're saying that all that's valuable about human life is the possibility, then there's also the possibility that guy's gonna like rape a child. So like if you're saying that it's all
a coin toss.
Trees, yeah, it's a fucking coin flip for sure. We're all just playing horseshoes in heaven and hell. So like I'm trying to think that the value that I think that I can provide is like service. Like I don't want to fucking get a psychology degree and like be a counselor, but like I want to have longer conversations with these people I meet at the merch line or on my live stream that is like more face to face, surrounded by people who have like similar flaws and vulnerabilities. And I think we could create that, specifically me, you, and Rainey.
Whoa.
I think we can take on this thing and be the infrastructure.
I'm 1,000,000% in.
Right, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like, I don't know, dude. You have a daughter who's out there. I have a niece who's out there. Like, I'd much rather the men who are raising the men who are going to date my niece and your daughter, I'd much rather they like did it with a sense of perspective, empathy. There's no woke versus anti-woke. It's empathy versus no empathy.
Right.
It's like you can make a joke where the punchline is a slur, and you're doing it because you don't empathize with the people in those positions. And that's fine.
Sure.
But don't say it's like these people are trying to rain on your parade because you don't want to use slurs. It's like, I just don't want to bum out a gay guy by using the F. That's literally it. Like, I don't want someone to come to the show and be turned off because they were bummed out.
I might do a little presentation on time and place.
Sure, dude. I want to do a presentation that's called Ambition, and every slide is just, you are going to die.
Yeah.
Like, harness the understanding that you're gonna die one day, and you want to fucking. Here's what they need to do.
Oh, do you have a sinister hourglass analogy?
Dude,
you
just
know,
flip it over, walking around, hands behind the back, laser pointer, headset microphone, just phony Robbins.
Was Phony Robbins the part you came up with first about all this?
No,
Okay.
dude. I literally, when I drive, I tap into the only sense of like, I like have an inner monologue when I'm driving. I disassociate otherwise.
You're
like
doing
most times.
you're doing the female self-induced psychedelic trip
Yes.
thing that they're currently studying.
I don't know about that, but I do know that like I've definitely been in a car and like parked in my driveway and not known how I've gotten there.
Whoa.
Like I've totally hypnotized, to the point of like disappearing from the experience just into my own thoughts. And that never happens to me.
I hope it's not a stroke symptom.
No. It's like, I know that like this, that's why I love driving alone so much is because I can really get to the bottom of shit. Like I rattle around in my own cage alone in there.
Dude, I love this idea. Actually, we have the Patreon live chat. Do you guys want to come chill in Oklahoma? And we could visit the Oklahoma City bombing at some point, obviously.
Dude, have you ever been there?
No.
Bro, they have chairs set up for every victim, but most of the victims were kids. So they have like 144 small chairs. I wept. I went there with
It was mostly kids?
Mostly kids, bro. It was mostly the daycare kids that got blasted. Or maybe not mostly, but a fair majority when you look at it and they have all the chairs and you're like, oh, those were all kids?
When you first saw the, I guess on the news or the newspaper, the pictures of the aftermath, were you like kind of really impressed?
Well, you know what's crazy about it, dude, is like my dad was like, it was like, that was our 9/11 in Colorado. Like that was the first one because he ended up getting tried.
If 9/11 didn't happen, I think OKC would still be pretty big.
I mean, I think that it's in the top 5. I think it's that, the Alamo, when you guys threw batteries at Santa Claus. These are all definitive acts of war, of domestic violence. Yeah. So I don't know, dude.
But yeah, I was blown away. I was like, I can't believe whoever made that bomb, like fucking
and
put his foot in it. You know what I'm saying?
He really broke it off in there. He really cranked that knob up to 11 and broke it off. And also, who's the third guy? You know, the judge? Mm-hmm. The judge in sentencing, when he sentenced Timothy McVeigh, he said, quote, "Not cool, Timmy." When he gave him like 8 life sentences, "Not cool, Timmy."
Yeah, I've heard that a lot myself, man.
Yeah, I bet.
I've never even Oklahoma City bombed.
No. Well, you'll be at the Bricktown Comedy Club soon enough.
I love this idea.
I really think. Can we go to the chat? What are they saying in the chat?
My head's
Dylan?
spinning with possibilities.
The only girl in the chat, shout out Billy, said based and do I have to pretend to be a man again?
Well, so Billy, here's
we
the
have a
deal.
no Mulaning policy.
And she's a resident Mulan. Her name's Billy on the thing.
So I don't want to exclude, because what we're doing is we're setting up an opportunity for someone to say whites only meetup hosted by Sam Tallent and Tim Butterly, which is not what I'm trying to do. I think disaffected men from all creeds and backgrounds should be more than welcome. But I'm talking about the enemy within. Like,
this is gonna be a safe space for men.
For men,
we need to protect.
Sure.
We need to hold space,
right? And
for white men,
for white cisgendered men. Yes, we need to give them tools.
I would call. Let's say, I would say, like, give white boys a huddle for a little while. Give us like a year to kind of like talk amongst ourselves and kind of like work some shit out.
I think we need a good off season.
Yeah, we need to make moves.
We're in a rebuilding year.
We need some trades.
Yeah, we got to bring in Kirk Cousins.
Staffing changes.
Yes, for
mandatory.
Sure. We need a new GM.
If ladies show up, I'll take them over to the claymation corner and we'll do arts and crafts while the guys chat.
You'll show them some pink, and so will they. I think that like Tim said, I think it would be sick if just the community gave us like one where it's like just dudes. And I don't want to be exclusionary to trans people, but I think that like honestly, if Billy, is that what you're saying about Mulan?
Yeah, Billy's Mulan.
So Billy, I think that hopefully what we do in this meetup, this conclave, would hopefully we would send people out with tools to like improve your life. And I think if you let us just like get these kids together and like kind of like knock them around a little bit, like spiritually, that like I think they'll go back out and like maybe they would be a more positive influence if we can just kind of, because we have to defeat.
If we can get away from girls, is what you're saying,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. If we can get the pussy out of the conversation, all right.
All distractions out. No phones.
And
no
it's
girls.
Like, no phones. No girls. And I think also no booze.
Ooh,
I think no booze, but shuttles.
Sure.
So we have shuttles. So like on the hour, we'll drive the dudes from the hotel. We'll take them to the fucking Tilted Kilt or whatever shitty airport bars right there. They can get smashed, and then like I'll go pick them up. Let them have fun. But like if there's people who are dealing with sobriety issues, like we can't have them all fucked up like at this boys only like camp nowhere.
Imagine a legendary relapse.
I mean, dude, this is the place to do it.
At the Sigma Male boot camp.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you go and like you're crying all day because you're admitting like some truths, and then like that night you're like, I don't have a problem with alcohol either. That was also my dad's fault, and I let that go. So
I found the root cause. I can moderate.
Crack them, slurp them, dump them. Yeah.
The guy. Sorry.
No.
The guys. No booze, but can they bring their sons?
Absolutely.
They asked I got a 5-year-old I think could really benefit from this. I got a 3-year-old son. I want to get him a head start.
Well, hey, all
right. There might be some comprehension issues.
I got to tell you something. Your kid's a dog with a backpack. All right. He doesn't count. All right. No, we're trying to figure out shit as adult men who've never confronted these issues. We don't need a fucking kid there asking if he can use your phone to play, fucking Tamagotchi or whatever. No kids. No kids, no chicks, bro. But like all colors are white guys. So I want to be clear. Every color of guy is allowed to come. You just have to be like spiritually an angry white guy. Just like pissed at the reins of society. Like if you need to be a guy who's like one step away from like buying Joker makeup and going to the mall. Like we want the guys.
We're looking for proto Elliot Rodgers.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Or if you have the manifesto, please, before you buy the AR, come to this. Let's just have a face-to-face convo.
Yeah, we'll do a manifesto off.
Sure. Yeah. Read your poetry. It'll be a slam manifesto. We can have a drinking game for every time someone mentions them. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And like we're gonna have to fucking rent a hotel and conference room. So like it's gonna cost something, but nothing crazy. And we'll give you like a breakdown of like how much cream we're scraping, because I want a little time for money. Yeah, crazy. We get 1,000 guys. We just lock them in. It's like laser tag.
Yeah,
it's like a church lock-in.
It's a lock-in.
But like you need to come, and there's the enemies of this thing are gonna be your phone. All right, and they're gonna be booze, and they're gonna be hangovers, and lack of truth. Like you need to come and be willing to be radically honest, and leave there with like, a little fucking shook up. I think.
you need to come with the intention in mind to be able to take very uncomfortable gazes into your own essence.
And like I want to learn from you. I'm not coming to say, hey, shut up and listen. Like I'll host a couple things. I'd love to get Joe List in on this too, dude.
Yeah,
Joe List is like one.
You think he'd be into it?
I know that Joe List is all about service because he's a sponsor. He like sponsors a lot of people and helps them with sobriety. And he's like a Thich Nhat Hanh guy. He's one of those like we're all just walking each other home type dudes.
Thich Nhat Hanh?
Yeah, he's like this like I want to say like Buddhist, but I don't know if he's Buddhist, but he's just like one of those like the only moments right now, like the only 2 days that you can't change are like yesterday and tomorrow.
Whoa.
Like that kind of shit,
Yeah.
So like Joe is definitely locked in on that. So it's just, if we can get like smart people that like I want to listen to, and like men that I admire, and like we can collaborate with, like
we can get some actual smart. Well, you're a smart guy, but we can get some like maybe some experts.
Yeah, for sure. But like experts that like aren't boring. Like I do want this to be like I'm funny, you're funny. Like we can get up there. We know how to talk. And we also, I think, know how to listen. Because, like, I want it to be, like, an open discourse type thing.
You think Dr. Drew would come by?
I bet Dr. Drew would come, but, like, what's his retainer?
I
Like,
don't
how
know.
much do we have to pay Dr. Drew?
It's the entire budget.
Right, yeah.
It's 45 minutes with Dr. Drew.
It's like, all right. Tell another Adam Carolla story, Drew. Drew was so blown away by that thing I did for Ryan Forrester when I did their wedding. He was, like, up there, and he just kept saying, what the fuck?
You're
Wow.
What do you call that kind of speech?
Eulogy.
Yeah.
Eulogy of Foster's wedding. Yeah, I did their nuptials, I think.
You broke their heart. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you shattered the hearts of every man at Skankfest. It was so beautiful.
I think that was like the hardest thing that I've ever done.
that was crazy.
Because even Ryan like got up there and like I was trying to be sincere and like vulnerable, and like he like spun her around and was like, look at that ass. And I was like, very good. Now, if I may proceed.
Completely unexpected.
Yeah.
You could not have anticipated it in a million years.
No, it's like I could be funny, or I could like try. That's kind of like this thing. It's like I think sincerity, being earnest, like the try hard shit, like give up on that. Like you have to try hard if you want to be a good human being. So
well,
like,
dude, we were just having this conversation. I've been called a tryhard before.
me too, bro.
And I was like, yeah, thank you.
I try very hard.
Wow.
That's
you
why
mean
I'm so good at stand up
effort?
and my books are good. And I try and give everything I can to a podcast. Like I'm trying really fucking
man.
hard.
You're the best dude ever.
Well, no, it's like, and that's good. Like new sincerity, man. You got to get involved. You got to we got to call each other on our shit, and we got to celebrate the smallest victories. So those lead to more fucking victories, bro.
Well, you couldn't be talking to a more receptive dude about this.
Yeah. We need someone. Okay. How about this to the chat? If anyone out there is like an event coordinator, like that would be huge. If someone could come on and like find the hotels, like do all the boring shit that's going to turn us off from actually actualizing
The
this.
things that are going to stop it day one.
Yeah. Like, what? The conference room,
A phone call?
is $40. Yeah, exactly. Like 2 emails. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. A form.
Yeah. I guess just malls will stay unsafe. Any other stuff from the chat? I'm
We're
interested to hear what they
saving
say.
the
Do I
world.
sound insane? Do I sound like such a fucking narcissistic, like God complex guy? Because I don't want to come off that way.
No, I think the intention is clear that this is a movement in service.
We can help each other, bro.
And
No one's helping anyone. We don't help each other. Like, it's so bad. My dad always used to say, he'd like give me $40 and I'd be like, thanks, man. He'd be like, we're not farmers. We have to help each other. Like this whole stiff upper lip, like you die with your pride. No, you don't die with anything.
No, you die with homies.
You die with homies. You know what they should do is they should show everyone like on their deathbed. Or no, not even that. Like if there is an afterlife, you should get to like St. Peter and he should just like show you how you used your time. Dude, if you get up there and he's like, here's 7 years worth of you scrolling, 7 years of
And
your
you
life.
have to watch
and you have to
every
watch it
second of
all.
it.
Yeah, and see like how you used your precious glimpse of life.
Man,
If you think about that, that's a great tool.
that's hell.
That's hell.
That can't happen in heaven.
Well, it could be if you're willing to like pay that penance, so they can be like, do you want more? Do you deserve more life? Like, do you deserve eternal life based on how you use this like precious gift we gave you?
Dude, I found
Not that I believe in the afterlife, but like that would be a helpful thing. On your deathbed, they just like show you how much of your life you wasted.
For all the parents out there with teenagers, we know you're already trying to keep a million different things under control. Cash App is here to help make sure your teen's money and their spending isn't adding to that craziness. Cash App was designed to meet teens aged 13 to 17 where they are with intuitive educational tools available through sponsorship by an eligible parent or guardian. Teens gain access to a personalized Cash App card that comes in different colors and patterns to fit their style, and the ability to instantly access money from family and friends. Cash App makes managing money feel easier and, honestly, just cooler than the other options out there. The platform also has tools that can help teens develop real-world financial habits in a space that's safe and easy to navigate, all with your oversight and approval. If your teen is getting their first job, Cash App can get them access to their paychecks up to 2 days early and can help them achieve personalized savings goals they can set themselves all within the app. With Cash App, these tools become something they'll actually want to use because they were designed with them in mind. Finally, no one wants unnecessary surprises. With Cash App, there are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no hidden charges when sending or receiving money. With the Cash App card, you and your teen's balances receive 24/7 fraud monitoring, and if something ever feels off, you have the ability to lock their card. right from your phone in just one tap. Skip the stress and give your teen a way to learn financial responsibility with no hidden fees. Download Cash App and get started today. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code FAMILY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's banking partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposits and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Thanks, Cash App. Guys, IndaCloud is here to help you celebrate 420, whatever you're looking for. Flour, gummies, vapes, pre-rolls, or edibles. IndaCloud is the fully legal online cannabis dispensary for you. IndaCloud has sponsored my entire consciousness in terms of being forced to navigate the outside world while trying to extract as much joy as I can and present it back to my loved ones. All IndaCloud products are federally legal THC. Everything sold is DEA certified and lab tested. If you're 21 or older and a new customer, go to indacloud.co. That's .co, not .com, and use code BUTTERLY for 40% off your first order. That's indacloud.co, code BUTTERLY for 40% off all month long, shipped discreetly to your door. Plus, free shipping on orders over $50 and $30 in free gifts on qualifying orders. After you order them, fill out the survey and tell them Tim Butterly sent you. Enjoy responsibly, and thanks to IndaCloud for sponsoring our 420. Looking to improve your morning routine? Check out Mud Water. Mud Water adds a blend of powerful, functional mushrooms to your favorite morning drinks. Mudwater's powerful mushroom blend is available in 10 great drinks, including coffee, matcha, hot cacao, protein shakes, and caffeine-free tea. Mudwater improves focus, mental capacity, and physical performance. It's the perfect way to jumpstart your day without the jitters of coffee. Just mix a scoop of powder with water, and you're good to go. Guys, the natural mushroom stacks are obviously essential. If you're not flooding your mind with fungal chromosomes, you're seriously a step behind. The tech billionaires there's flushing. They're mostly mycelium upstairs, and that's how they're getting a competitive edge. You want to be a step behind those guys, those shiny, greasy weirdos that are taking blood transfusions from their children to live an extra 5 or 6 years. You want to be behind them? You want to be a step behind them, dude, when it's time to fight over drinking water? That's retarded. Mudwater only uses 100% USDA certified organic ingredients, no added sugar or sweeteners, just the good stuff. Ready to make the switch to a better morning ritual? Head to mudwtr.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, my fans get up to 43% off your order, plus free shipping and a rechargeable frother when you use code BUTTERLY. That's right, up to 43% off with code BUTTERLY at mudwtr.com. When they ask how you found them, support the show and say Tim Butterly sent you. Thanks, Mudwater. And now back to the program. Well, I think there's one of my favorite theories is that we all come from like the same shared life source, the same pool, and you live for a while and then you return to it. Mm-hmm. I'd like to know that when I get back to it, it was like, yeah, I chilled.
I did some work out there, bro. Before I went back to the plasm, that we all come from. Yeah. Before I went back to the eternal goo that has no beginning or any end or definition of time. Do I go to the land without clocks? I want to come back and be like, I was the flaming sword. If we can negate one woman or child from getting hit, like that's all I'm trying to do is like just turn off the impulses that like define people, like just giving them a little bit of space between like fuck you and then whatever slur. Like if you can just cut them off at fuck you and then they're like, sorry man, my dad was distant. Or like I can't trust people because I had an uncle or whatever. Whatever.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, we'll get back. I want to bounce in and out of the idea.
Yeah. Sorry, but it's been dominating my whole day.
No, it's great. This is related to the primordial goo. Man, I finally found a point for Easter last night. Because it's like, what the fuck? What are we doing? It's
dunking on the Jews, right?
I suppose. Yeah. We're making sure we're letting them know, like, yeah, we're still kicking too. Right, yeah, it's nice Passover. Okay.
Was there egg on your face? 72 hours you were on top, and then JC rumbled out. I was saying that on stage last night, and like asking if there was any Jews or Filipinos. I was having a lot of fun up there.
Whoa, 72 hours. They thought they had it.
Yeah, they had 3 days in the cave, and they were like, "Well, nailed it, boys. Let's get some matzo ball going."
Told ya.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and I empathize for the Jews. That's the thing. Is like I'm just this wound. But anyway, what's your point at Easter?
Oh no, I
want to be the sin eater, Tim. I want to eat the sin. I want to be the sponge that eats the sin of all these men. Because I can take it. I can take the load. I can be the ox in the cart that pulls them towards like fruition.
I think there's a path.
Uh-huh.
If there's
Anyway.
if there's receptive dudes, or even if they just want to have a good time and like sort of think about themselves for a while.
Maybe learn.
Yeah.
Maybe just like be able to like be still for a minute in a room and be like, oh, that's a crazy idea.
Yeah.
Man, the guys from Kill Tony sometimes are really they're really helping me with my trauma.
When I talk to these guys after the shows, I'm asking them about their jobs the entire
All the time.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And sometimes I'll get like a question about comedy. I'm just like, bruh, take me to the forklift.
Yeah.
Paint a picture for me.
Yeah, I always ask their names, and that fries them, and it takes them out of whatever script they have. And
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, Jeff," and I'm like, "Jeff, what's up, man? Sick shirt." And they're like, "She got it for me," and I'm like, "Lucky guy." In the picture, all right. No, I get stuck to the point where now my agents are like, "Can you like please have someone from staff on hand to like move along the merch line?" Because I'm notorious for like lingering.
Punisher. I'm a punisher.
I'm a punisher, bro. Yeah, because I'm like so grateful and just eager to hear about them. Because I was just up there for an hour jabbering.
I hate myself. I can't even think about myself in this moment.
I don't hate myself. I get off stage and I sometimes say, "Well, I'm the best to ever do it." I don't hate myself in stand up.
I think they're watching you too. I get it. Dude, I'm right there with you.
I've been working really hard. I would implore the young people, come see a show, man. Go to a live show, put your phone away, whatever it is. Go to a rose garden.
It's the best. I've been watching so much stand up.
Yeah, really.
I'm having so much
You're
fun.
going to
yeah.
the clubs and watching?
Oh yeah.
That's cool,
And
man.
it's making me so happy.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Easter.
I found
the
my point for Easter. So we're going to the supermarket and we're buying fucking bags of candy, and it's like we're not even like the kids like candy, but it's like who gives a fuck, right? And then it's like, oh, we're planning a nice dinner, and it's like, all right, well, we could just do that anytime, you know.
Mhm.
There's no point. So last night, MJ and I stayed up late. She was stuffing eggs with dollars and tens, and
I saw the cracked egg
and the
remnants.
candies and shit. And I don't know how many we had, like 68 or 92. And I was just like, I just did like a microdose of ketamine and wandered around the house with a basket full of eggs, finding places to hide them.
Yeah.
And every place that I went to hide, it's like a part of your mental map of your everyday.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's like, our house is full of meaningful things. So it was like I'm hiding an egg behind a picture of my daughter and
Right.
my grandmother.
Yeah,
and
man.
reconnecting
Reconnecting with the simple objects.
the iconography of everything in our entire
It's like
lives.
you were saging every object in the home,
Dude,
every
it
corner
felt
nook.
incredible. It was
Yeah.
one of the nicest feelings of my entire life.
Yeah, man.
And I go, ooh, and then I'm inhabiting the minds of my children. They're gonna think to look here, and it'd be a treat if they move this. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I lost count of. I definitely lost track of the eggs. I have no idea. There's probably just gonna candy stashed around our house
Sure.
for eternity now. But
That's
oh
right.
my god, Easter's real.
Wow, man.
It rocked.
That's awesome.
And then they got to obviously find them all day, and then you came over there and everyone called everyone gay, and
Yeah, yeah.
we were back to
It would have
reality.
been better if they said gay. That would have probably been safer speech. I think that it's just so interesting, like all the shit that we take for granted because we're in such a rush to get back to our phones. It's like the world's the best thing there is, and it's the only thing there is, and the phone replaced it, man. So like you just exploring your home, like on a little dab of ket, like that is such a simple pleasure.
peak experience.
Yeah, and it's like that's available to everyone all the time. Obviously Easter's not every day, but like you can kind of take stock of like all the small things that you should be grateful for. Like having an attitude of gratitude. I know it's very hard when you work 60 hours a week and you come home and your girlfriend's mad at you because like, you did her meth or whatever. But like it's not easy being a human being, and it's also not easy being a human being when you can't admit that like you need help. And like I think a big part of being a man is like being like, fuck you, I got this, like everybody shut up, like I'm the captain of this ship, this is my house, this is my apartment, I know what I'm doing, I don't ever want you to doubt what I'm capable of, because then I'll doubt myself, and if that happens I'll realize I'm just a kid who grew up and has a man's body. It's like all this shit that like we don't ever reach out for, because who are you supposed to reach out to?
Right.
Like
no,
men have no friends anymore. They have like 3 friends, and most of them are on Discord.
yeah.
You know, it's like there's no like real like face to
It
face.
feels noble to let people slowly watch you burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like no more noogies. Yeah, and it's like there's this pride of like, oh, well, this is what a man does. It's like
Yeah.
what has a fucking heart attack at his kid's soccer game because he couldn't ask for help.
Dude.
Your head, you just pop because you're like, I'm tough. I'm a big boy. I drive a big car.
Yeah, then you're so downtrodden. There's no joy.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal, dude.
And then you just
I don't wanna
pass all
watch
these
anyone do
wounds
that.
onto your goddamn kids and wife, and like, it's just you just create more problems down the road.
Yeah, it's a cycle we can. I don't know. I've had some success breaking it.
I mean, dude, it's like I'm trying my best to like not be a fat, lazy piece of shit. But like I also want to just smoke weed, play my drums, and play City Skylines all day. Like I'm not coming from a higher place. I'm just coming from a place where like I'm aware of the fact that I have very little time and I'm an eyelash in the eye of reality. And like I just want to be able to create the most shit, write the most books, make the most shit, do cool comedy, hang out with cool people, like connect, you know, like be a fucking aspen. I want to be an aspen. I don't want to be one guy. I want to be an aspen tree. I want to be connected to like everything that's growing, man. And I want to know like why they need more nutrients and like who needs water over there and like they're not getting enough sunlight and like provide that, bro.
You wanted to hear my
Dude, I want to hear it all, man. I've been
do?
dominating, but like I was so stoked to be able to talk to only you specifically about this thing. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people would say that's gay, shut up. You know?
Dude, I want to grow a garden around my feet. And I want it to expand and be luscious for when it finally expands far enough to run into someone else's garden. And then I only want to see that shit on the ground everywhere I look.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
If you can look at every human being and say, if I was them, would I be stoked? Or if they were me, would they be stoked? I think you're going to have a lot better time. And that's the garden. You're trying to grow a garden that like strangers can just like kind of like find peace and solace in and be like, when you come to my garden, you stop and you smell this flower and you notice the beauty of that honeybee. Like I want to give you the peace to like be yourself and I want to eat your fucking sins. You know, like 100%. I want to be the fucking, I want to take on all of the fucking puke and I want to be the toilet and I want to turn it into fucking fertilizer so that we can all grow. It's not like putting the team on. I want to put dudes on. Because you guys got to figure it out. Your dad's fucked it up. Your uncle's fucked it up. You fucked it up. I fucked it up. He fucked it up. Even if the blood wasn't on your hands, like we were all part of the system that made it tough on a lot of people. And like now it's not like we got to take our medicine. It's like we got to figure out how to like come back even better, bro. Dudes have to fucking be phoenixes. Yeah, they can't be ashes.
The time that you have left is more precious than you think.
Oh,
we can't waste any more of it.
Moment is precious, dude. If you think about how few moments you get, my niece said she loved me on the phone today. She's never said that before. I was crying all the way. I just like cried for like 20 minutes. I was like, dude, all that work, all that time you put in, like that just paid off in that moment of her. When I said, I love you girls, happy Easter. And her and Hannah and my mother-in-law and then Susu, they all said it. And I was like, fuck. And I texted my wife. I said, did Susu just say I love you? And she said, she did. Rocked me.
Whoa.
And like those moments, man, like that's so much better than doing like I devoted my life to like this chase and I don't know what I was chasing. Like I think I'm just a creative person and stand up was no barrier to entry. But like now that I've done stand up for 20 years and like it's going well and I'm super grateful and all my dreams came true, it's like now how do we like put that ladder back down? Not just for like our friends in comedy, but like how like for the people who are coming to the shows.
Are you struggling to find something to motivate you beyond what you already have?
No, because I have the legitimate constant awareness of death. Like I had the fear of death after my mom's stroke and I couldn't smoke weed. And then like I think I was able to like
I'm not saying motivation in general. I'm saying like is it difficult to identify a target when you feel like you have enough?
There's no targets in stand up. That's the thing.
Well,
is like there's what are the targets?
I don't know. It's I maybe not in stand up itself, but like where I need to be in my life.
Sure. So there are targets in stand up, but there's no
and it's like
there's
right
no
now
roads.
I have everything I need. I can stop right here and I'm fine.
Yeah, but that's also the death of ambition, which is pretty much just psychic death.
For sure, probably, but I'm saying it's a practical issue I'm dealing. You know,
yeah.
I think, but what I'm saying is that that's a huge value in like turning it outward, and you know, now you have an obligation to yourself to like make something like this really cool.
Yeah, it's like I think that I have a really hard time saying that like I'm good at stand up, but like I think I can have the confidence of saying that after doing it for 20 years, like really hard and like really caring about like people coming and having a good time, that like I have a confidence in it, and it's like not boring, but like stand up is like the last thing that's like moment by moment, like you're engaged. And when you get to a point where like you know all the tricks to like not bomb, like then it's like, okay, what's next besides like purposely bombing or like doing jokes that drive people all the way away so you can like get them back with like this big, like, I don't want to be smart up there. I still want to just like a joke every 15 seconds, like hammer you. I want you to throw up. I don't want you to think I'm smart, but like I do want to be able to like do more than just do comedy. And I love writing books, and I love like the garden, and I love being an uncle, and I love being a husband. I love being a son, a brother, like all that shit comes first. But now it's like, I'm going to have to keep doing stand up. Like, what am I going to do? Not do stand up?
Yeah, you have to squirrel away enough so that when you can't do it anymore, you're not destitute and buried in a pauper's grave.
We're gonna have a financial literacy. You save your money. You make.
I
half
have
of
a
what
money
you
guy.
make.
I have a money guy. Our friend Wes Rollins, who he helped me and Rainey. Like sort of.
Is that the white supremacist like program guy?
No, that's Wes Watson. and you want to know what? I've listened to so much of both of them that I have a hard time sometimes swapping the back end on that. And I thought for a second, I didn't say Wes Watson, did I? Because that was really embarrassing.
You get quoted by the Atlantic.
Currently locked up.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's going to prison.
Man, that's none of my business. But I remember when McCusker was on him, like old Matt
dude,
Shanes, and I was like, "Holy shit, this guy's."
We were devotees, dude. I was obsessed with a tight program for a while.
Tight program, dude. It's funny. But so you have a money guy.
Yeah.
I need a money guy.
You would love him. He'd be great to talk to. I was just speaking of the disconnected and the phone thing. I just watched this documentary, or no, maybe it was the YouTube video, and it was like an expose on the YouTube channel 5 Minute Crafts. You know 5 Minute Crafts?
But I know the guy who made that video was Coop, or who was it?
No, it wasn't Coop.
It was the other
guy.
kid.
It was a contender to Coop.
I like that other guy. I know who made that video. It's in my suggested.
It was so detailed and dramatic that I
Yeah.
was like, honestly, like white knuckling, getting, just comprehending the video I was watching.
Yeah.
But like,
like attention, focus. These are all things we have to work on. I'm serious, bro.
Hold on. It's this shit. It's these like little quick. Here, let me kill the audio.
Huh.
But yeah, it's like this like
What?
life hack bullshit. Like, oh, this video, you know, you can have a suitcase nap thing. This is 3 hours long, dude.
What?
And it's
And what? It's child exploitation or something? See, Sam, what's happening?
No, it's actually this is a Cyprus-based content farm company owned by like Russian oligarchs who are pumping out slop.
Huh.
And it's all stuff it's not just this. It's stuff like this, that like filler content that you scroll past and you go, who the fuck would ever?
And is this the shit like when my niece has my phone and she's on YouTube, like after 2 minutes, it's all just like insane, scary brain rot of like babies like giving birth and crying?
Yeah. And so you go, who's even watching this to get it into the algorithm that it's ending up anywhere near me or anyone I know, right? And the truth of it is that so they are running both a content farm and a bot farm in tandem and pumping up
out of Cyprus.
Probably
North Cyprus where Turkey has it.
Well, you can buy citizenship in Cyprus.
I was in Cyprus.
Really?
Yeah, my wife, we went there, and it was a surprise, like where we were going. And I got there, and I thought I was in Greece for like the first hour until someone said you're in Cyprus. It was sick.
Was it scary?
No, it was awesome.
It was nice.
It was really nice. I mean, we stayed at like, on the beach, and it was cool. It was brackish water, but we were in the water, and they had like this halloumi cheese we were eating all the time, and I was just like constipated. But I read 5 books in 7 days. I loved Cyprus.
I thought it was gonna be a shithole based on what is happening.
I think it's Mexico it's like the Mexico between like Israel and like the Middle East and like like far like lower southern Eastern Europe. So like they go there and they chill and they treat it like Mexico, or like they treat it like Bali, like Australians treat Bali. They just like go raise hell and like smoke cheap cigarettes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, but I guess it's a little bit of a legal Wild West.
Right. So up top is Turkey, I think. I think Turkey has the top, and like the UN or whatever won't recognize that they own it. But like there's a line, and like you need a passport, I think, to like cross over. That was my understanding when we were there.
Well,
But I also heard this from like a bunch of Cypriots who were like just bitching about the Turks because like the boot was on their head. Rightfully so.
Yeah,
I like freedom, man.
I can't stand them.
Yeah.
I hate them.
I just don't like people subjecting. I don't like forms of coercion.
I don't like a boot on my fucking neck, dude.
Yeah, man. No way.
But
manifest
so they have
destiny.
they have these content farms and these bot farms, and this floods your algorithm for everything that you look at on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're seeing it as a byproduct of it just being a YouTube AdSense cash cow.
Yeah.
And now I guess kids are also getting it and not understanding that this is brain rot.
Right. Yeah.
And parents,
And it's literally creating the pipes and infrastructure of their brains.
yes,
Yeah.
and the parents looking at it have no idea what they're even seeing. It's
Yeah.
completely senseless. You don't even know to be alarmed about it.
It's visual gibberish.
And also, it's keeping the kid quiet. He's on
yeah.
the iPad.
Yeah, yeah. So now you can watch Love Island.
Yeah, or you can eat your fucking
Text Roy.
your meatloaf sandwich at the diner in peace.
Oh
you
no,
know?
I get it, dude. Like
Yeah.
I understand.
So brains are fried.
Brains are fried.
This is
the kids are quiet.
an existential
The
crisis.
dads are scared. No one owns anything. The women are all holding it together, and their hair's falling out.
Yep, no one's getting. I mean, no one's having sex.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's lonely,
It's grim. It's a grim landscape.
but it's not over. So I went when like.
this is a halftime speech for white boys. that
Well,
we're
so
trying to
I
do.
think we need a divorce. I came in hot with the white guy stuff. I think it's just disenfranchised males, and I'm self-correcting, but yeah, I think anyone who's feeling maligned and unworthy and shit upon, let's talk it through.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah, let's just get together, man. Let's just fucking literally kumbaya. We'll grill some dogs. Actually, we won't. We'll probably have like a meal
cater.
plan. Like you'll eat at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like we have to like figure out all that shit, which I love throwing a party, so I'm not averse to it. Too Much Funstival in Denver was like me and my 4 friends. We can do it. I know how to do it.
Please.
I'll spearhead. We just need to first thing
I'll
we
walk
need to
around with a
figure out.
clipboard if I need to. Whatever you need, man.
We need to see if anyone out there cares. So that's a big one. Dylan, is anyone fired up on this?
The only one who's fired up is the girl that's not allowed.
Well, and look, I don't want to be trans exclusionary. I hate that for sure. But like, Billy, just give us the space to like give these guys the tools to not like be afraid of you, even though they might be attracted to the idea. You know, like
Well,
we want to make them better.
She had a good point, which is who are you going to get to planet if we don't bring women?
To plant? Oh, to plant it? Yeah, that's very funny. I know. I literally, as soon as I had this idea, it's like, I'm going to see if my sister will be, she'll figure it all out.
What about gay guys? Are they
Dude,
in?
100%.
Okay.
100%. You know what? Would be great for
This is
anyone
actually
who has
probably
like,
huge with gay guys.
I think so. I think we have a Fire Island in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
I was just saying, if I'm a gay guy and I hear about this, I go, oh, target rich environment.
I'm going to go turn some people out. Yeah. Real soft target that I can make hard. I think that if you're going to expose people to other people, this is the place to do it. Like because it's like, you know, I had this conversation with Lemaire Lee. I did his pod on Saturday in Houston, and he said he never met a white person until he was 10. And I'd never met a black person until I was 10. So it's like, I think we think that like, oh yeah, everyone's just commingling and hanging out.
That's
It's like,
crazy. Black people were not there when my brain was forming.
yeah, yeah, not at all. I had Martin.
Oh,
And
sure,
Martin
yeah,
in
on
Living
TV.
Color, you know, that was it. Crooklyn. I told Lemaire, I was like, I was lucky because I saw Crooklyn at a young age, and I realized that black people weren't different; that they were just people. Because everyone's mom's gonna die of cancer. He was like, it like blew his mind that Crooklyn like fixed me at a young, and not fixed me, but it gave me an understanding that like, oh, everyone's just like sad.
Thank God I had the PJs.
Yeah, dude, the PJs was huge, bro. Living with the PJs.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I think that I'm not trying to like create a safe space for white guys to say it. I'm trying to bring a bunch of like people together to tell them not to say it because you know, they're just saying it to themselves. Or anything nasty you say, you're saying into a mirror. Yeah.
What do you think the rule is on saying it by yourself?
I just like, dude, I don't. It
You
never.
say don't?
I only say it if it's the funniest thing that could be said. That's the only time I've ever employed that word.
At the Baptist?
If it's hilarious. if like a judge could come down and be like, correct. Like a flag goes up, like a semaphore. Like
Ruling
that
on the
was the
field
right time to
stands.
say it. Yeah. Like I only like, and also who's funnier than black people? So like, you know, I never said it around them, but If there was a really funny time to say it, I think Louis C.K. said it way too much on Opie and Anthony, like around Patrice. Like, I don't think that was a bit egregious.
He said it on HBO.
He was going for it. And I don't know if that's like, you know, alone is nuts.
Yeah.
What am I, your daughter?
I think that's a free one. I think if you're a guy that needs to say it, don't post it online first of all.
But this is the
Say
self-policing
it
that
by
we're
yourself.
trying to instill in them.
Yeah, it's easier said than done.
Is
for
you have
sure.
to kill the say it in your head. You
Yeah.
know, you have to fight the war in your mind.
Yeah.
And that's like saying it while you're gaming.
Does it count as saying it if you go into a live chat or a comment section and you type a capital N and then see where it goes?
Well, you want to be the spark, you know, you want to be the change you see in the world. And that's the thing. We're all lightning rods. We have to attract the lightning. We have to become the brush fire. We have to clear out all this dead leaves, man. And that's saying it alone.
We need a controlled burn.
It is really funny every time. Anytime I see an N, I'm like, all right, I know what you're up to. And I'm glad no one's going to finish it. And then everyone's trying to time it. Then you get like 12 I's. And then there's like 45 G's.
It's like when they do like Twitch plays Pokemon and they let the live
Yes.
chat control the game.
Yes,
and
dude.
everyone's saying, you know.
Yeah.
But I've seen some towers
Bro.
finish construction.
There's magic all around us. This place is nothing but miracles, man. Life is so great. And we're like supposed to be like, life sucks, I'm sad, smashing pumpkins. It's like, bro,
You ever seen an end tower?
I heard an 18-year-old girl say the F slur around an 8-year-old boy, and that's all you need. That's all. While a woman said, "Eat more potatoes," like it was perfect. Your son's in an Eagles jersey, you know. There's a young Latino at the table who's just catching it, bro. Just bullet sponging. I'm some guy. Some guy's there when he comes downstairs. Oh, a guy's here.
You hit him with "Who were you?"
Yeah.
and it totally destroyed
Nuked him. Yeah, I mean, I'm a grown man. Why don't you introduce yourself to me, motherfucker? I'm Tim's friend.
Show
Your
some
daughter
respect.
knows. Your daughter too was like, "This is Sam Tallent. You don't know Sam Tallent?" And I'm like, "All right, I'm new to you. You're new to me. We admire each other's work. I knew about her graphite drawings that she did that you showed me. I was like, you're cool." So yeah. Anyway, that was fun.
God.
But there's so much just beauty and whimsy, and like, we're just busy. We're just like, oh shit, I want to play MTG Arena instead of thinking.
I'm ignoring the beauty for clout. You know?
And dude, and it's like, I think that a lot of people are like, listen to how gay Sam is, and it's like, dude, go nuts. I love flowers. I love honey. I love it all, dude. I can't wait to get my garden going next week.
Dude,
Oh,
you hit
dude,
me with
listen to this.
The raised garden suggestion, and now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Raise the gardens, dude, in the back, just like really easy.
I've never nurtured a plant before.
Just do me one favor, bro. Don't do this. And Dylan, please, you guys are new to the greater I'll say Southwest, but you know, it's the same climate. Just don't do succulents. Don't be fucking cactuses and shitty rose succulents. Like, don't get those because they're easy. I hate them.
What are you talking about? There's like starter plants.
They're the death of trying.
You want me to play expert mode from the get?
I want you to get some raised bed or just pots and some soil.
Okay.
Just go to the garden center, get some big like 5-gallon, 10-gallon if you're nasty. A couple bags of like Ocean Farms, you know, get some good soil, and then just plant your favorite flowers. Do you like periwinkles?
I don't even know.
Bro, look at fucking flowers and pick the ones you like and get a bag of seeds and dump them in there, and then guess what? You're going to have your favorite flowers until forever, because like frost comes here January.
We've probably tried like 30 different plants here so far,
Yeah.
and they get scorched in a day.
Yeah, so
But
you
I'm
need to look.
sure there's something you can do about it. But
It's
I
called
just
a sun
it's
canopy.
beyond me.
Or, you know, humans call it an umbrella, but pretty much if you protect them from the sun.
That's so much work, dude.
It is a lot of work, bro. And if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. We need to just allow ourselves to only do shit that brings us joy while also still being a member of society. Like, we need to like find the things that are the marrow and the bone of life while also like still being there for your dad when he's old and weird, and like being there for your sister when she's like worried about your dad or whatever.
Oh my God.
It is.
Now you have to find harmony between your responsibilities and your joys.
And the reason you're here.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. And that's part of being a nice guy.
But don't you want to? Don't you ever want to just shut your brain off and go through the motions for a couple of months?
Yeah. I think I've been yearning for that since COVID. I hadn't had my foot off the gas since I was like 17, bro. So like, yes, next year I want to write a TV show and I want to be able to get off the road some and like be a human being, because I think I'm still like more nights outside of my bed than I am in my bed this year, which is how I've been for the last 12 years.
Wow, that would kill me.
Yeah, it's tough. We also have like kids and shit, you know?
Yeah, no, it's just not a possibility for me.
Well, it's how I make my money. Like, you're a successful podcaster. Like, Chubby Behemoth is fine, but I don't take any money from that. That goes to Becker and Lund. So it's like...
So you're out there on the road supporting your grown men.
I literally am. Yeah.
Wow, so noble of you.
It's not noble. It's just like, I have money from stand-up, so like, I don't need that money. Like, splitting the money 3 ways would really lessen the impact for all of us. So it's like, why not diversify to each based on his needs? Like, when I go to dinner, I have more money than my friends. I'll buy dinner because like I couldn't buy dinner forever. There's bartenders in Denver that whenever I see them now, I give them a $100 bill. Like, if I go to 715 Club or whatever, or Squire, like I'll walk in with money and be like, I was in here every Tuesday for 10 years and I never tipped you and you kept serving me and I never paid for shit. So like, I'm sorry. And of course my friends are like, oh dude, don't do that. Like, no, I was doing something nice for you and you just cheapened it.
I wish I could do something that Italian. Just
well, it's
once.
just like, I remember not having shit and how much I was taken care of by people as I chased this like crazy selfish dream of becoming a comedian. So it's like, now it's like, I want to be able to like be there to like, what am I going to do? Have a bunch of money? We got to have a cool car and a necklace? No, I want to like take my friends to Florida. It's like, that's what you do. You save your money and then you blow it on memories. That's what you do. That's what I think.
That's all I've ever done.
Right. So
but
like,
I don't much.
And like, you guys did
I've
that
been paycheck to paycheck on memories my entire adult life.
100%, dude. I've fucking cash advanced on memories. Someone said that
I took a memory payday loan.
Someone said that leaves here without his shoes, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." And I was like, "I did that a bunch." I was
you
like, "There's
left someone's house with your shoes, still in the house,
and like walked like a while."
What the fuck?
I think that's like the disconnectedness that I had of like constantly not having a dollar and being like a dog. Like I had goldfish memory, like moment to moment, so I didn't have to like recognize that I was desperate and scared.
Your brain was flooded with cortisol, and you were
I had to live completely in the moment to protect myself from the reality of my situation. That it wasn't an insane dream. That I was good at stand up. That it was all worth it. So I had to like very much figure out how to be right here, toes in the shoes, butt in the chair, like. I think that's been very helpful to me.
Whoa.
And it's not like, and again, dude, it's like I had to work on all this shit. And like, luckily I had a lot of time because I was like on Greyhound buses going from Lafayette to fucking Lake Charles to make $60. Like, it wasn't like I was out there like reaping the cream. Like I got some pussy every now and then, but I've been with my wife for 15 years. So I had like 2 years of like strange on the road before I was like, oh, okay, that's empty.
Dude, I struggled this way with a real job.
Yeah,
I did it with real world fake big boy career, and it's just like never like just drowning. You're drowning every moment of the day, and it's I don't know. I figured out how to navigate it, and I'm willing to share some tips and tricks.
Well, it's like I have this weird like chip on my shoulder about the fact that like I negated being. Like I couldn't give my time. Like I couldn't play by the rules that like were like that like you're told. Like you go to college. I did college. I dropped out as soon as I could pay my bills from stand up, and like I could pay my bills from stand up for like a month, and I was now dropped out of college. And then the next month I had $40 from hosting the open mic. Like, so it's like I just couldn't have a boss, but I also didn't have an address. I didn't have clothes. Like I didn't have any money. So it's not like everyone like. Who has that job, you have a sense of peace that I didn't have while I was out there. And I had a sense of freedom, and we just like had to figure out the compromise between the two. So like I have so much like I the people who have to like go and like work for a dickhead boss and then come home and like not feel love or like not feel like, you know, like you're the man, you went away, you came home and like your wife's still mad at you because you didn't like get the car detailed. It's like that kind of like, just like this constant tightening of all these responsibilities, dude. Like my heart breaks for you. And like, I do think that if there's any form of like service from stand up, it's the fact that like maybe for the 2 hours a week that my shit's out there, like a couple giggles while you're like just suppressing everything because God forbid you bring it up at home and like your wife thinks you're a pussy.
You have lumbar issues from stress.
Yes, because you're just constantly
you don't know how
swallowing it, and you're so mad, and every fucking day at work you just want to rip someone's eye out of the socket with the plastic spoon you have to use. You can't have metal in the office anymore. Oh really? Well, I got a spork with your fucking throat's name on it. Like that guy. That guy who just has to fucking swallow it and get butt fucked.
What if everyone gets there and they're just like pissed off, grumbly guys, a lot of pursed lips?
That's where the sin eater
you
comes
gotta
in.
break them down.
That's where the sin eater's there. You can literally, we should have like a fucking art exhibit type thing where like I'll sit across from you and you just say all the shit that you want to say to everyone that's in your life that makes you mad. And I'll sit there for 5 minutes and I'll be fucking Carol. You know, I'll be Jeff. I'll be the
fire
bus
back
driver.
at them at all?
No, dude, I'll sit there and I'll fucking listen and I'll look them in the eye and I'll try and empathize. I'll try and take on that fucking name of whoever it is. We can have all these immersive experiences, bro.
You're talking about you're like the guy in the catcher's gear at the paintball range.
Bingo, bro. I'm in the dunk tank. I'm in the dunk tank and everyone's got fucking beach balls and the target's this big. So just light me up.
We could do a paintball range too.
Dude, we can do whatever we want. We're going to give them the tools to know that they can create their own reality. It doesn't have to be in digital spaces where, like, you know, you're rewarded for slurs. That's all. Like, what if you were rewarded for like being a guy who was on a team and like was helpful to your
symbolic
community?
end tower out of you know,
yeah. But instead it's
light.
HOPE. We all have to spell it. Because there's nothing more dangerous than curdled hope, man. Like dead ambition, that'll rot you out. Like we gotta fucking get in there and scrape out all the abscesses of their dead dreams and like make room for that to grow and fill in, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. And it's not condescending. Like it sounds shitty. Like it's the same thing where it's like we have to help black people. It's like black people are totally capable if you get out of their way and give them some dignity. And it's like that whole thing that like, you know, classical like gay libs did where it was like the racism of like lowered expectations, you know? It's like I think that we need to apply some of these like things that we've learned and like try and impart them upon people who are like so just exhausted from life that they're like,
you want to get to the point with them.
Wait, I gotta work on me now?
Yeah.
Oh, great. More homework.
Yeah.
Cool. Who told you that I need to work on me? My wife? My bitch wife? Or was it her mother? Her mother doesn't like me. I don't like me.
Did my coworker say something?
Right.
Wait, did one of my enemies online send me to you?
Did Eggman 14 get to you?
Did he dox me?
I think we have. I think there's people, if they fuck with us specifically, I think that they're like maybe seeking. If you have a kernel inside of you and you want us to pop you in our rays, like let's do it, baby.
A productive weekend.
I mean, I think we'd have to do a little bit. I think we'd have to have like a Wednesday through Sunday. Like everyone gets in Wednesday, like kind of like, you know, Thursday is like a, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's all we ask of you. Like if you're willing to fucking follow these simple rules of like putting your phone away and like trying to be honest and like trying to just be like open-minded to the fact that like we can fix some shit here, or at least like identify where the scabs are so you quit picking them. I think that like, and then like Friday, Saturday is like intensive shit. Then Sunday's like the brunch, goodbye, shuttles to the airport type shit.
Yeah, I want to bring some practical ideas to this.
Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing fucking huge. We're not gonna fix like everything about you, but like,
right, something simple that you can apply though.
It's like maybe you don't drink 12 beers every day. Like if we can get to
it feels good gaming all night. Look, I've been dude,
I was up till 5 a.m. playing City Skylines last night because I didn't have to get my rental car till noon.
I was a drinking whiskey and playing Destiny 2 guy nightly, or PUBG or whatever me and the boys were
however
into
you
at the
escape.
time. And
However
it
you
was
escape.
Like a coffee mug full of whiskey at a gaming desk.
Getting fat,
corroding, being fat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a fat guy, and I'm trying to ride my bicycle and like go swimming. It's like I'm not all the way there, but like I see the light, you know. And I
love to see you on a bicycle. By the way,
I'm so great on a bike, dude.
Really?
Oh my god, I love bicycling. I love it. Just ride by the water, man. Just raise hell in like the quiet neighborhoods. It's awesome.
It's squeaking.
No, so I got an electric bike so I can cruise now, dude.
Electric?
Well, yeah, but I don't go beyond 2.
You gotta.
I turn it off. I pedal. I'm out there what I'm doing is I'm forest bathing in the Japanese tradition, where I'm riding a bicycle with either like specific music on, like Sun O or however you say it, or like like Weed Eater, like stuff that like gets me into a trance mode, Dope Throne or whatever, or nothing. If I really want to go on hard mode, take it out and just be outside thinking. God forbid, what a nightmare. That's forest bathing. Japanese like just go walk in nature and they're outside and they don't have any like distractions and they just like walk around and think and like smell shit and feel the rays.
Yeah, we get a lot of that down here, man.
1% a day. That Japanese shit of 1% a day. No
1%
preferences. I want to apply a lot of samurai shit that I learned in my samurai
yes,
period.
no preferences I'm familiar with.
Yes, no
What's 1% a
preferences.
day, though?
You get better 1% a day. Think about if there's 100 Skittles, you eat 100 one day. Next day you eat 99. Within 100 days, you'll be down to 1 fucking Skittle a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very simple. 1% better every day is so fucking easy.
Whoa, yeah.
That's 5 minutes less gaming. That's 5 minutes more sleep.
Oh my god, if we get samurai mode, we get weebed out.
We're samurai mode, but we're Ronin, bro. No gods, no masters. You know what I mean? We're all just separate entities, bro.
Oh, can we get kimonos?
We can do whatever we want.
Can we do kimonos?
I mean, we're gonna
at
be
the
white
boy
guys in
summit?
Oklahoma. We're gonna appropriate some culture for sure. As long as there's no headdresses, I'll be
No,
happy.
no furries will be fine.
Nothing crazy. All right. Someone wants to bring a sword, bring a sword. But you can't be drunk with the sword.
Yeah. Well, I disagree.
I know. Like we're gonna be a lot of like bossing around man children, which could be a nightmare. But you know, I'll put a kimono on. I don't care. I'll dress like a lady. I won't do that. I don't know. We have to present also
should have
as
a lady
vulnerable.
presenter.
We can't show up and be like those like men's retreats where it's like we make them lay in mud and be
Make
like,
him, I'm gonna
"I'm
scream
nothing."
I'm gonna scream at them with hard nipples.
bingo. Yeah, just like the tightest t-shirts, heads gleaming.
You don't even want that.
You don't know what you are. Like it's like we're all going there, kind
they
of being
cry.
like, we don't know what we are.
We gotta make all these dudes cry.
That's not what we're
and then
doing
Build
here.
them back up.
We're not coming at you as like millionaire Lincoln builders who rise and grind. We're coming at you as like, hey dudes, like you already listened to us and like you kind of think we're kind of funny. Like maybe we can get together. And,
Here's how we elevated above the level of pond scum.
yeah, of just like boner jokes and stuff, which is great, and that's emancipating. Like there's value in that, I guess. It's not
Yeah.
like.
We're trying to actualize retards.
Yeah, I mean, remember when you guys had the thing at the Shady Dell?
The Shady
Where
Maple.
Kenny won retard of the year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kenny.
Shout out to
Straight
Kenny,
up.
retard of the year. It's kind of a prestigious award
Mm-hmm.
given out at Shady Maple, which we couldn't do because we weren't in Pennsylvania this year. But we could carry the spirit of it into these other retards.
I think that's what we're doing. Is we're taking the things you learned in the Shady Maple, and we're just taking them now to a place where it's like, hey, we're gonna start the day at 10, and like we're gonna get together in this conference room, and like we're gonna present you with some shit, and then at lunch, like you guys can talk about it, you know.
Oh, dude, the Channel 5 video about it's gonna rock.
He'll probably be that Brandon kid.
Brandon
We won't-
Buckingham.
Yeah, we won't get.
I'm
Channel
a
5.
Buckingham guy.
I like Brandon, but I like that Tommy kid too. That kid Tommy who like goes to like inner cities and he's like, we just need to be better dudes.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about, Dylan?
I was thinking of Nick Shirley.
No, I don't know. I don't know. There's this kid Tommy who kind of has a speech impediment and he just like chills with people and like talks about how like we should all do push-ups and like eat better, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it kind of does need to be drilled into their heads.
Well, it's just like these simple skills that your exhausted parents didn't give you because they were mad about like being born in 1965.
Right? They didn't even. They're gonna die without ever wondering if they were mind slaves the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. They never questioned anything. They chased these empty things, and now they're not giving you any of their money. It's like, okay, guys, we're here to help. Like everyone hoarded everything, and now like you thought you were gonna get a house, but instead your dad got a girlfriend and like moved to Florida with that money. So the only bailout you had
So
was
come chill with the
burnt
bros.
up for old pussy. Yeah, come talk to us. We're gonna send you out better than you came in.
Yeah, we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah,
That's
or
a
not,
fine- that's a
or we'll
fine
just
starting
like
point.
admit like, hey, like it's really hard to figure this shit out. And
You're
like,
fucked.
Not you're fucked, but like, hey man, we got to keep working. Like you're not gonna leave there like I'm gonna go back 100% rejuvenated, but you're gonna go back and be like, hell yeah, I fucking talked about some heavy shit with some like other cool dudes who want to be better, and I think it's just gonna, you know, one day at a time. We're just all gonna try and like be ripples in this pond.
The
Baby.
thing that I keep saying to the guys when I meet them out on the road is that there's like plenty of dudes like us out there striving for and dealing with the same shit, and it makes me really happy to share that.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love talking to people.
Well, we got to get ready to go do our big time show.
Oh yeah, man.
We have a comedy show for the ages, and we're
I heard
at our
Gardini
time
will
limit.
be there.
That's the big surprise I didn't want to spoil.
Oh fuck!
God damn it, dude.
Kenny's driving in from Michigan right now.
he's
Gardini
running behind a Greyhound bus like
He's
he does.
skitching on a Mack truck in rollerblades.
Sam Tallent, leave a breadcrumb trail for them. Tell them where to see you.
Here's the shit I'm fired up about, and I would implore you to do is if you could pre-order my next novel, Brute, that's coming out September 22nd. It's about a hitman in Paris doing one last job while also like dealing with a broken heart. It's beautiful. It's a sleek, sexual, violent thriller. And boy, howdy, the last 30 pages are like some of the best shit I've ever cooked up, bro. I'm so stoked for people to read it. September 22nd, but if you could just pre-order it, because if I can get 10,000 pre-order sales, I will be like, it needs to be a bestseller. It's a failure. that's where I'm at.
10K is the line.
10K is the line for bestseller.
For what, New York Times?
Yeah, because we're competing with Mr. Beast and James Patterson's book.
Wait, they wrote a book together?
Mr. Beast wrote a novel about Squid Games, pretty much. Like Beast Games, but if he was the devil. So James Patterson, who's one of the biggest authors in the history of books, teamed up with Mr. Beast to allegedly save male reading. And they're coming out in September, and I'm coming out in September. So I'm going up against the ultimate facsimile of anything honest as far as like getting dudes to read. I'm going up against a huge lie. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's 100% real. And look who's in the New York Times already. Yeah. Yep. Everyone's been asking who's going to save male reading. These two pair, 4 dead eyes. 4 people who practice smiling. Look at James Patterson. He's thinking about a hard-boiled egg, huh? You want to read that book or mine? It's available for pre-order. It's like $22. Fucking get it, because I'm up against Ghoul and Fool. I'm up against this man. Look. How is he looking in both directions and nowhere at once? What the fuck is happening? What's he thinking about? Huh? Probably more blood for the blood god.
I hate Jimmy's dead, lifeless eyes, man.
Dude, I met Jimmy's team when I was in Charlotte. They came out to watch the shows, and I asked them about the book, and they were like, oh, yeah, he's doing that. I was like, oh, well, I've just been concerned about my competitor for it's consumed me. I'm doing a live stream. YouTube is cool. Get on there. We do a live stream once a week, me and Pat. We're calling it Nurturing the Egg. So we're going to be just talking to people. Trying to like do this, but also put some money in Pat's bowl because I want to empower him with the YouTube.
He's the fucking man.
My chubby behemoth goes to the boys, and now I want the YouTube to go to Pat until he's like on his feet, you know?
Yeah, Pat's
giving financial freedom, obviously. Or not freedom, but like hierarchy of needs. We got to start with the bottom. Got to have a little fucking, sense of stability, a sense of financial peace. So I'm trying to give that to Pat with the YouTube, so get on there. But yeah, pre-order the book, Chubby Behemoth. See me live. I'm all over the fucking world, man. Come to Chicago, Come to Atlanta on Saturday. Or not Saturday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'll be in Atlanta. Yeah. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow, bro? Flying home to surprise my wife, one night only. She doesn't think I'm coming home. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Charleston, South Carolina. But tomorrow I'm coming home to say hi.
What did you catch her having an affair, though?
With Pat. Well, guess what? Everyone will be dead. How about that? I'm not okay.
Everything said today is contingent upon the next 48 hours.
Yeah, if my wife's cheating on me with my kind of protege / apprentice / greatest collaborator, kind of a bummer. Brutal, as
Justified
Bonzo would
crash
say.
outs.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll be making 5-minute craft videos. Then it'll be matricide or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, just see me live, man. Chicago, Madison. I'm on the road for the rest of the year and forever.
And you're so lucky.
Yeah, all my dreams came true, and now I'm dealing with the reality.
You prayed for days like these.
I did, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna you can come to my special taping at Creek in the Cave May 23rd. Two shows, 7 to 9 p.m. Me and Zach and Miko performing our 30-minute Gas Digital Presents.
Sick, man.
I'd really love for you guys to be there for it live, and then whenever it comes out, check it out.
That'll sell out too.
Tacoma Comedy Club in June. TimBartley.com.
You're not on the road again till June?
Yeah, no, I did 5 weekends in a row and it almost broke me.
Wow.
I said this is not the life for me, dude.
5's too much, huh?
Maybe every other weekend. It was just a lot.
See you in Oklahoma. It just can't be Kansas.
Why?
Because weed stuff.
Fuck it, yeah.
People are gonna want to take mushrooms or whatever, and you can do that off the clock. I guess we'll figure it all out. Colorado would be fine too. What about Elbert County, where I'm from? We can do whatever the fuck we want there, dude.
Elbert County would be a homecoming king.
There's just not a hotel.
All right, Oklahoma City it is.
Issue,
I'm set on Oklahoma City.
I like it, man. I like Oklahoma City. Tulsa's cool too. The Blue Dome District. I'll be there. I'll be at those clubs. If you live in America, I'll be within 100 miles. Get the book. Get the book so I can get off the road.
Patreon.com/Tim Butterly for double episodes every week. Thank you guys for everything. See you later.
Bye.